Okay, this is bad guy, good audio, dark mode. Keep those lights off. It is roasting summer in Japan right now. There's no sign of autumn coming. It is so hot. Before that sun sets and this gets really too dark, let me do this video real quick. This is the videos, the next 4 that are coming up in the order that they're coming up. This might be helpful to some people that watch my channel and have no idea what I'm doing or what's going on. Next video is going to be the FH3. I like it. It's going to be a video where I talk about what I love about it, what's good about it, and a couple things that are not the best, but I'll talk about the whole thing. In the total, I think it's a very good set. That will be the first video. I'll probably do it tomorrow and post it tomorrow night or Monday. The video that follows that will be the BLON 05s, which is right there. And my fingers are crossed, because while the FH3 is not a mystery, that absolutely is. That could be awesome, and it could be another disappointment like the BLON 05 was to this reviewer. Just my opinion. That will be the next video. A video with the FH3, the L3, and then 2 other hybrids that are, 1.1, 2.1, 3.1, relatively close in price. Like I did the BLON, the YBF, the T2 Plus, and I think another set, maybe the IT00. I will do a review like that, where I'll compare them. But that'll come after the videos I'm talking about right now. So the Fiio FH3 itself, the BLON 05s itself, first impressions video. After that will be the unique melody video, and then after that will be a comparison with the FH3, the L3, and then others. The universal, the MEST international version, if it has the same character as the JP version, my mind will kind of be blown. This occupies a level of impressiveness in my mind that nothing else occupies that. I don't want to get my Sony fanboy card pulled. I've been a fan for years and I love it, but this is really special. I don't know how to explain it except maybe to say that I think that the low frequency, like drums for example and bass guitar, and how the transition from bass to mids is, and how difficult that transition can be without sounding bloated or bloomy, a little bit too subdued, where you can't hear the bass strings quite in the way you'd like to. A kick drum doesn't have the life. Vocals sound a little off because of bleeding into the mids. Like the way that they did it on this, I get the impact, but I don't seem to get the penalty in the mids. And that itself is impressive. But then there's on the other side of the spectrum where you go from the mids, the upper mids into the early treble, where depending on how much that gain is, there can be an unnaturalness to vocals and to other things. The harmonic extension can make cymbals sound unnatural, hi-hats sound, their depth is too long. That side as well as the low end is very impressive on this set. My enthusiasm is not toned down or diminished at all. And if this set has the character of the JP set, which it's the same thing with slightly different tuning, I will be enthusiastically endorsing and wrecking it, because at a price that looks expensive, and it is, there's a lot of stuff that this is their middle upper level, and then they've got like $2-3 grand stuff, which is crazy, and I don't know that there's a lot of sets that actually pay off in that. My favorite set, this IER Z1R, is about $1,600. The JP version was approximately the same price. If this is the same thing for $1,200, it would be easy for me to wreck it to you, because my reference set is about that same price. And if you want to get reference, I don't mean reference in the sense of monitor in a studio, because that's what the U12T is to me, where it's excellent to some people. I want more dynamic and liveliness. I want the dynamic driver in the low frequency to give me the impact. I want a little more energy with the cymbals to sound like I'm at in the band room at school. I'm at the venue live. It's real, and I'm listening to it. I'm in its presence when it's happening. Like I want that, as opposed to something that is maybe for studio monitoring, a little more toned down, a la U12T. Great set, technical, but for musical joy, I want something that can do that. Plus, give me that being there feel. And that's what this set does. So if the international version does the same thing, I'll be throwing it in your face repeatedly. My apologies in advance. So this is the dark mode video. FH3 is next. BLON 05s will follow after that. MEST international version, and then after that video will be the FH3, L3, and the sets that you recommend to me below, and say, can you please include this in the comparison? And I will do so. Your request is my command. Kind of, I guess. It's hot. And I'm out. You guys take care. Drink lots of water. Done. And I'm out.